Alright, welcome back to Comic Book Fans United. This is episode 97. It took us 97 episodes to actually figure out how to put together real intros. I'm Tony from Comic Book Fans United. I'm joined with the rest of the guys from the group. So we got Topher, we got Isaac, Jose, Carlos, we got Jerry, Fredo, and Sam. And
whoa!
Alright.
So rude. Bad me.
So for episode 97, because we're on our way to episode 100, you can see that
to 100.
These guys are already getting in on a couple of
Wait, water. This is water.
I'm like one beer away.
It's like lemonade.
First topic of discussion today is Batman v Superman, because we've now all seen it. I don't even know where to start.
Let's divide the group.
Pros and
right?
cons, maybe?
We could do that, but like, who hated it? Raise your hand.
So we got 3.5?
No,
Jerry?
I'm
Hesitant.
for my beer.
Oh, okay.
At first I didn't
liked
it.
Kinda.
I mean, like, yeah. Man, you guys are fucking dumb.
Kinda.
You like saying, are you somewhere in between like and hate?
Yeah, I'm like up and down on it. It's like I bet you are like your mom's. Like
Here's what I'll say, and I guess this is probably the best way to start off, because I was the first of us to see it. I saw it on Thursday night, and the first thing I did when I jumped back onto our chat where we were all just bullshitting and whatever was everyone was like, "So what did you think?" Because now we had already known that
at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, everyone had already seen the reviews. It was getting it was just tanking on Rotten Tomatoes. It started at like 13, then jumped up to like 35, then 45, then jumped all the way back down to like 20s. I walked out of the theater and I was kind of mixed. And I said this to you guys as honestly as I possibly could. I was like, look, there's a lot of stuff I really, really like in this movie, but there's just some things that really, really bugged me. And the things that really, really bugged me, I don't know how I feel about them. I mean, now that I've had time to really think about it, the stuff that I like, I think outweighs the stuff I don't like.
The opposite.
And
That's cool for you.
yeah, I know. No, trust me. I'm not in the position where I'm like, I wanted to come into this movie and ready to fight people for it. Like, I'd be like, fuck you, and I was ready to like rub it in everyone's fucking face.
I was ready to fight you.
Yeah.
But like, that didn't work out that way.
Yeah, it didn't.
Because Sam came out and Sam was like, well, I'm gonna be honest. The movie wasn't that bad. And in the comments, I was like, and Tony's review wasn't as good as Sam's review.
No, it wasn't.
And I was like, I don't know if this is the ultimate flip and reverse or what just happened.
No, after all the negative reviews, Sam's review actually gave me like hope. I was like, oh, wait, if Sam likes it, then
the reviews were so negative.
Yeah, exactly.
Incredibly negative. They were correct. They were like an FF.
Me and Tony like agree on almost every point about the movie. We talked about it like in detail.
In bed.
But the only problem in bed. Oh yeah, we were
obviously.
Yeah.
And the only problem was
It's a nice
Shout out to Marissa.
I don't think she watches this shit.
Sam's a dead man.
She might watch this one. No, she
No.
doesn't watch this one. She watches the other ones.
Okay.
Flashbacks.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just you. But no, I mean it's like
I mean,
my hopes were like so low, and Tony's hopes were above mine.
just barely, but
So
yes.
that like difference is why it seems like I'm liking it more than him.
There
But we
are
like
things
it
in the
same.
movie. I mean, there are parts of it where it shows like a complete misunderstanding of the character.
Batman kills people.
Okay, but just to throw in exactly into Isaac's point how I felt about it. Whiny emo Superman that like plays acoustic guitar outside of a Hot Topic in Garden State Plaza because very specific. Because every time something goes
The
wrong,
bomb goes off. And
I'm
he
just
stands
gonna-
there and goes, I can try to save someone.
That scene got me heated.
I have no question, bro. Like when that happened, this is exactly how that scene was.
He's just standing there.
He's standing
does have
there.
notes.
Explosion. Oh, he realizes what happens, and he's like,
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly and talk to my other ghost dad because apparently this Superman.
My two ghost dads.
This Superman has like 17 ghost dads. So, okay, we got Superman that's hopeless, doesn't smile, and colorless. You have a Batman that just recklessly kills
Lex
you.
Luthor goes from like a tech, trust fund kid to a full-blown
No,
terrorist.
he's Jim Carrey's Riddler. That's who this fucking
is.
Lex Luthor is.
Where is the jealousy and the inferiority that he feels towards Superman in the comic?
But
And
there's no love for Metropolis for him at all.
Nothing.
From it all.
No.
At all.
No.
And
By
he
the
liked
way,
Metropolis.
every scene in this
that's a
fucking
big part
movie,
of
That's a big part of Lex Luthor.
every scene in this movie is either raining or it's fucking dark or it's night. The only time that it's bright out is when Metropolis
that's
is
fair
crumbling.
enough. Zack Snyder Rust.
Yeah.
Oh, and they went so out of their way to make sure that the complaint that civilians were dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no. Everyone's home
It's
from work. There's no one here.
There's
no one here.
It's actually something that I thought was.
Thank God they landed in that uninhabited island.
Thank God that everyone at 5 o'clock on a Friday leaves the city and goes home into the suburbs.
Like you go, we all went into, and this is not a Marvel DC thing at all. But we all went into Age of Ultron, and we're like, oh look, this is clearly a response to Man of Steel because they got the helicarriers there. They're trying to get civilians out. And then you see the trailer for Winter Soldier, and you still see that there's like hundreds and I think there was over 1,000 casualties in Age of Ultron. This movie went so far out of its way; it was just like, oh, we're still gonna blow shit up, but we want you to know there is nobody dying.
Well, the difference between the Marvel movies and the DC movies so far is people might die during the Marvel battles, but they're at least gonna try.
They're gonna try,
Yeah.
Some people.
There were so many plots and subplots.
Well, Superman saves people, but only in a montage.
Yeah.
There was
And that,
like-
I want to talk about that montage.
Okay.
Well, which one?
When Superman's saving people,
Oh.
even when he's saving people, he looks like he's menacing, and he has
Yeah,
to, there's people that are asking for help, and he's just floating there like.
You know what?
It was like
They play up
you
the
have not got on your knees.
they play up the God thing a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Too
what it
much.
is. But it's too much because now there's no hope behind Superman. He's just the
Snyder
God.
doesn't get Superman. No matter how much I liked the movie, and I liked it, he doesn't understand the character. The character doesn't have to think about it.
The one
He's just a
line that I
hero.
hated more than anything else in that movie was when he had Perry White say, "This is in 1930. I want this." Reach into that screen, take Snyder's little throat, and just
Whoa!
Isaac's been drinking more.
I may have to cut that out because we might get sued.
Isaac's threatening Zack.
Zack Snyder's
Murder Zack
life.
Snyder. But
I'm sure he's not the first.
Oh no,
But,
Josh Cumner and Jim Foote.
pros, let's say some
All the main
First,
shit
Wonder
aside.
Woman.
yeah.
Wonder Woman
All of Wonder Woman practically.
and Batfleck.
Awesome.
I was into it, except for the murdering.
Except
part.
for like the
Killing, yeah.
the killing.
Just really wreck
So much of
Batman.
it.
Batman just recklessly murdering people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this car full of thugs and it's gonna fucking flip and roll, and then I'm gonna throw this fucking car at another fucking car, and we're just gonna. It's fine because he's Batman, right? Oh, it's because he's older and he's crazy and he's jaded.
Oh,
What the
Ben
fuck?
I wore
Really
KV
good.
Beast.
But
Ben
Ben
Affleck was really good.
Ben Affleck was great.
That's actually
what's the guy's name? Alfred?
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons.
Yeah.
Really good.
Scar.
He's really
Just
good.
remember,
Be prepared.
Batman branded people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In case you forgot, as a death sentence.
Yeah.
To
See, that didn't bother me.
What?
That did not bother
He
me.
knew that they were going to get murdered.
Did he know?
Well, no, here's the thing.
To be fair, did he know that by branding them they were going to get
Maybe not
murdered?
after the first one, but they said it happened multiple times.
He
They
knew.
went out of their way to
If
say
Batman-
Oh, yeah, no.
The dudes in prison were like, if Batman branded this guy, he did some shit. And we better kill him. Because, like, I guess he only
Why?
But here's
They're worse.
here's my take on it,
How
right?
dare they
It
get
was like,
caught?
this guy sold
we've-
weed, and this guy was touching kids.
Yeah.
So this guy gets a brand.
But this
Yeah.
guy doesn't have a brand, so he's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah, not everybody gets
What?
branded.
Dude, I imagine Batman's being like, oh, you gonna die, you gonna die.
Here's the
That's how he
reason
makes
why I'm
movies.
totally okay with the branding thing is because if they did want to make
Yes, it's
a
a-
more vicious, more ruthless Batman, the branding thing works for me. Even if it's just like, oh hey, there's dudes that are show up in jail, and when people realize they've been branded by the Bat, it's a death sentence. First, I want to know why.
Yeah, that doesn't
why
make sense.
it doesn't make any sense to me. That's just
criminal, like,
to me that's saying
minded.
that dude is badass enough to walk away from a fight with Batman.
Yeah. It's too extreme, which is
Yeah.
Zack Snyder. And he doesn't get
No,
it.
Extreme is fucking using a car as a
But,
fucking
yeah.
mace.
Yeah.
Yeah, with people in it.
People in it.
Martha!
There were cool things in the movie.
The Doomsday fight was fire.
The
It was
Doomsday fight was really good.
See, I thought it fell a little
Yeah.
short.
Awesome.
Especially the Doomsday fight when Batman did this.
I just didn't. It was a little
It was
I like.
you guys got
Hang on,
this.
hang on.
I love the Superman Batman fight too. When,
I like that
It went back and forth, and when like Batman was punching
it
Superman,
was- it was
and then all of a
70%
sudden it
Batman.
just stopped.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That was
All,
fucking
all the
awesome.
good parts of that movie didn't even matter because all the horrible shit just weighed me down so bad. I was like, oh,
I disagree. I feel like the opposite. I feel like the good outweighed
There
the
was
bad.
some good moments that
Yeah.
were like, and like we spoke about Wonder Woman, but like like the way she acted when she was fighting, how she was like laughing, and you could tell like she was enjoying this fight.
I like that.
That shit was awesome.
And she has that line where she's like, "This isn't the first like time I fought monsters or anything, something like that." I was like, "Whoa!" Now I'm fucking hyped for Wonder Woman.
You know one of the reasons why I liked Wonder Woman so much? Because she was like almost like separated from the shitty plot that involved Superman and Batman.
Yeah, she just came in for the good
She
part.
was just separate
Like,
from that
if you-
stupid fucking
If you
movie.
split the movie up as just like a bunch of trailers smashed together,
That's what that's what Zack Snyder
That's what he's
is.
good at.
I am looking forward to one.
He's got good
I am looking
visuals.
forward to a solo Batman.
Which now we may have because there's
Yeah.
2 unannounced movies all of a sudden.
Oh, are there?
Now,
Yeah.
what I was going to say was, let's talk about the JLA. Let's
Yes.
talk about the introduction to the JLA.
Yes.
Do you remember that scene in Zoolander when
Never saw it.
when you never saw when
Well,
Zoolander
Jesus
is like a merman
Yeah.
and it's just like
Mind you,
he just stood there with his hair
most
flowing
of
in
us
the water.
like Aquaman.
Yeah.
I don't. I think he
The
looks
character?
retarded.
Are you
The
kidding
character.
me?
He
He looks
the
great.
character. Yeah, the character's awesome.
The character's cool, yeah.
Him as Aquaman, I don't like.
Really?
He looks good,
Because
but
he's too fit.
he looks
Not
good.
when they just linger on.
That thing sucked.
That's,
corny as
that,
fuck.
no, I'll
Yeah.
agree. They lingered too much on him, and I've said this before.
It was
It's like,
awkward.
that first shot of just his eyes in the ship, I was like, "Oh,
Could've just
word!"
kept it
Cool.
like that.
I was like, "This is so cool."
That was
All I
cool,
need
yeah.
is a trident and then
Then
move
you
on to
gotta
the next
come out.
character.
That's what I thought was
Hey,
going to happen.
y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your camera.
Hey, Game of Thrones, the Thraki.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. It's like, hey, remember me from Game of Thrones?
Khaleesi is what I call my seahorse.
Yeah. I like that.
Which I also fucked.
Cyborg.
Cyborg 2020?
I've never been hyped for the Cyborg movie. I've talked about it here, but that little clip made
I'm
me
a
hyped
day
for the
one Cyborg
movie. You are.
hype.
You are. But the mother boxes and the fact that his father is the guy who created Terminators.
Yes.
Nope. No. Fuck Cyborg 2020.
No.
Day one, fuck
2020.
Cyborg.
Prince 2021.
We can't use that.
Don't worry about that.
That's cool.
No, fuck
We just got
Cyborg.
sued by Disney.
But that was definitely the best of those. Like,
Yeah,
introductions,
absolutely.
for sure,
The Flash one with
the
the
Flash
shit.
one was bullshit.
The Flash thing on the
Did he even have that? He just
He
had it.
did.
Oh, you mean the Flash that showed up that time traveled?
I like
into
that.
That was
between
awesome.
dreams?
I like that.
That was awesome.
It's me! I'm like, what are you fucking wearing? Why are you wearing armor?
One that was straight from Crisis of Infinite Earths.
Yeah, but why is he wearing that goofy ass armor?
I don't
Yeah, the
know.
armor
That's
sucked.
what's
Yeah.
We'll
interesting.
find out later. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
But I
Go
like
back-
it.
go
It
back
got
to
me
not
hyped.
talking.
It got me hyped.
Holy shit.
But I was just like, I hope they really didn't just take this scene from that story to make this movie
What
better.
about that scene of
I
him
hope
in
it
that in the
means
store
something.
where he looks like he's in fucking One Direction?
Who?
Flash.
Oh, with the
Security camera.
Wait, while we're on that, how cool is it that Lex Luthor took the time
Yes.
to make logos for all these heroes?
How are they going to logos?
Very marketable.
He's a
businessman.
very good graphic designer. That's what he does on his part
He's a
time.
He's like
businessman.
He's on MS Paint.
these
all day.
niggas. These
Maybe
niggas gonna be somebody someday. Let me market them real quick.
maybe he's seen them rock these logos already.
And another thing, there's
That would've done it too.
a lot of moments in movies where you're like, it's another thing, you're like, oh shit, you know, this dude's gonna be whatever. When he showed Superman the pictures of his mother, it was just weird and disturbing to me.
That was effective.
So yeah, that was all.
That was effective for me.
No,
Because I was like, oh,
why
shit.
did you put a fucking like ball gag in her mouth, you weird
So
fucking...
fucking
bitch and she needs to learn her fucking place.
Touch my hand. Touch my hand.
That's so fucking stupid. That movie's such a piece of shit. Fuck that movie.
bad.
God damn.
It's not FF. It's not FF.
I'd rather watch FF.
No, you don't.
Did you watch Fantastic Four? Did you really? And you'd rather watch that again?
No, I take that back.
Okay.
No
That's the
way.
thing. That's my thing with the movie. I don't care if you don't like the movie. I understand why you don't. There's stuff that I hate about the movie.
Yeah.
But there are people who saying it's the worst movie.
No,
It's
it's
really
not.
bad.
I think it
It's
effectively.
really bad.
You cannot look me in the eye and be like, "This is the worst movie ever."
No,
It's
no,
not.
no.
I think not even the worst
Also, you
comic
can't
book
say it's the
movie.
best either because
No,
it's certainly
because
not.
I think
it's
it
not.
had to do though. I established, a universe.
It
They would have had to do.
It felt exactly what it really was. It was.
Rewatch Elektra.
Yeah.
Or Spider-Man 3.
Watch
and then tell me
watch
that that's-
Fantastic
Watch
Four.
Man Thing from the Sci-Fi Channel.
But
Banger.
But even like Fantastic Four was so bad. This doesn't come close to that bad.
But here's the thing.
Where
it
is
might
it?
have been. It's right over there. It's from Hans shoulder. It might be better if this was that bad. Because Fantastic Four being... I see that.
It's from Red
See, no, because
I know.
love you.
if it was that bad, then they wouldn't be moving forward with a Ben Affleck Batman. They wouldn't be moving forward with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. And
we wouldn't be getting a Zack Snyder jail.
That's the one thing I will say this.
You sure you're home now?
I don't love this movie. I don't hate this movie. I'm kind of in the middle.
It's
But the
there.
one thing that needs to change is Zack Snyder.
Yeah, I agree.
And possibly David Goyer.
And the one,
I
I think David Goyer is gone already.
He was at least
Fuck you anyway.
he was at least there for the beginning.
If you know who Martian Manhunter is, then you're a virgin.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got 3 kids and I know who that nigga is. Right? So come suck me off.
He doesn't pull out.
Here's
You don't even know what that means.
Here's one of the things that bugged me about this movie, and it's also one of the best things about this movie in a weird sort of way, is like I hate the dream sequences for the most part.
Oh yeah, they were bad.
I think every single one of them, if you took them out of the movie's actually much better, runs smoothly.
If you look at this movie,
But-
like, go
Hang
ahead.
on, but Parademons were hyped as fuck.
They were.
Oh my
Especially
god!
that one that knocked them out.
That's
Yes!
the problem with that parody. They had Batman using a handgun.
Yeah.
And that is
That's
the worst
never. You don't.
Batman killing of the whole
Yeah.
That's why I don't like the.
Because he literally took
Any other killing? Yeah.
But
shot.
at least it was in a dream.
Yeah.
Right?
No, yeah, like if you look at it, like it's a how do you call it?
It's in a dream, and we don't know what those people
It's
are.
like Red Sun where fucking Batman flat out with fucking.
We don't know that.
It could be symbolic.
No, but like if you look at this movie, like you know how like before a big event, like when New 52 comes out, there's like a big preview book
Yeah.
that tells you what's it.
Flashpoint before we
Which was the trial.
Oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause that's what this movie is.
This is what basically this movie is. This movie's like this is kind of the world we're gonna bring to you.
Yeah.
Just there's no real story here, but there's some good shit coming out of this.
I want to say 3 things. Just 3 things.
You can say 2 things.
I'm gonna say 3.
You gotta fight.
One's important.
Okay.
Number 1, I liked it better than Man of Steel. Much better than
Yes.
Man of Steel. Number 2, my dad, who's been reading comics his whole life, and that's a longer time than us.
It's like 300.
He's like 350. He liked it. You know, there was stuff he didn't like. He hates Aquaman, this Aquaman, but he liked the movie.
I think your dad's racist too.
He's
Well, he doesn't like Kyle
a little
Rayner,
racist.
so.
He does. He's an Al
that's
Jordan
fair.
fan. Number 3, Jerry, what did you think? Because I haven't heard from you.
Oh yeah, Jerry's been quiet this whole time.
I wanna hear
It was
from
alright. I enjoyed the movie. It was alright. I took it for what it was. I'm not a fucking nerd. I don't give a shit about the comics. Alright? Fucking losers. Because you know what I'm doing? Not reading comic books. I'm going to the gym. I'm getting fucking too fit to fuck.
You actually do look far more fit than you were last time.
Damn, he just called you a fat shit last time.
Come see at the forum, Tony.
Oh,
I will. I'll be at the house across the street.
That's an elitist comment, Tony.
Yeah.
No, but
Fucked up.
I mean, grand scheme of things, there was a lot to hate. It was not a great movie.
Grand scheme of things, real talk. I hope Zack Snyder gets cancer.
Oh my God! Come on!
I put that on my life. I put that on my fucking life. No, get cancer, die, rot. Let the cancer rot.
He's
you.
clearly the worst part of the movie, and I think we, even if like, because we like it, you know, we all agree that Zack Snyder's the worst.
I don't think he's going anywhere because his wife's also the producer.
And
It's
the
just-
movie
if he goes,
the movie made money.
In the movie, well,
It didn't make what they wanted,
Hope you watch your children die.
but it made more than a lot of other movies in their whole
Jesus,
run.
I agree.
here's my takeaway on it, and this is probably gonna be my last word on this whole thing.
Let's do quick last words.
Okay, quick last word on this. This isn't the movie that I wanted, and that's okay. It gave me renditions of characters that I've been waiting for a long time. I wanted this kind of Wonder Woman. I've wanted
She
a
was-
Batman that
yeah.
looks like
She was
this.
Batman costume's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's perfect. I've wanted this kind of Alfred where he's not just a butler, he's Batman's like he's everything. He's his
Fuck
everything.
you,
So it's
Master
like
Bruce.
there's a lot of positive things that can move forward. It's just Justice League itself, the Justice League 2-part movies, I'm not hyped for anymore. But the other movies, I'm twice as hyped for.
Absolutely what Tony said. I'm
Wonder
totally
Woman.
hyped for Wonder Woman. I'm hyped for Batman. Zack Snyder die. I went into this movie wanting to love it, and then I saw Batman. I saw Bats lifting Bruce.
Doesn't change the fact that it's fucking corny.
Like a stupid little rich bitch boy Cinderella.
But until that point, that opening scene was really well shot.
Yeah. So they have to come
But that's
back.
the thing. Zack
He's really
Snyder
good at
knows how to
visuals.
shoot things. And
Yeah.
visuals
Let's
are
wrap this
cool, but he can't tell a fucking story.
No.
All right,
Fine.
nerdopotamus, baby, nerdopotamus.
Oh no, we still got but quick.
I liked it. I like Batman and Wonder Woman. I liked them
You're
together.
right. Nobody's gonna kill you.
I liked them together.
It's fine.
I liked them together. I thought they had good chemistry together. I'd like to see a future movie just Batman and Wonder Woman. Superman can stay dead in his coffin.
Superman is dead. I told you. I said that before.
They
They
did not
didn't
earn the
fucking earn the
Superman
death
death.
of Superman.
But-
when he was dead, I was like,
Shit.
oh, word.
But I was like,
I was happy.
they went there.
Yeah.
I gave them credit for that.
Oh, they
'cause-
went there and it was awful.
No, but I mean, like, Doomsday is just there to kill Superman,
Also,
and they did
Super
it.
Saiyan.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It
fuck this movie.
wasn't the worst. Definitely not the best, but I'm looking forward to
Not even good.
what else they could bring. Pretty much,
It's lit, baby.
it's lit.
Nerdopotamus, Batman vs
And that,
Superman.
that came out after
Every time.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Oh,
That didn't
yeah, that's-
help.
you're
They didn't
right.
go
Oh, we'll get
favorites.
to Daredevil.
We will.
Yeah. Next, right?
Daredevil's still haunting fucking, what's his face? Ben Affleck. Always, Daredevil
Yeah.
will haunt you,
Yeah, he's
son
so
of a
sad.
bitch.
No matter where you
Ben Affleck's
go.
such a sad man. It's like people aren't liking this
They gave
movie.
it too much shit. It doesn't deserve the bad.
does.
Ben Affleck's just like
It doesn't.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week because we're
Yeah,
really out of time.
Episode
Wow.
98.
Episode 98.
98, we're almost there,
On the
guys.
road
Way more
to
drunk.
the 100.